Hi, and welcome to Simple Spirituality PH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall light worker. And before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there, I think. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, of course, online for now, here are the details. Now, every Tuesday on my Instagram at SimpleSpiritualityPH is free health Reiki. Every Wednesday, my one question, one card reading is 50% off. So that's every Tuesday. Free health Reiki every Wednesday. It's 50% off on my one question, one card reading. Now, I am thinking about changing that a bit for 2025, just so we could have like other services on rotation. How about that? Right? Okay, so let's get started. Now, today, of course, I'm going to show you my nails. Now, I wasn't really into this set of nails at first, but then as I wore them, they're like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. So there we have it. Today's nails are like this. Of course, they are still glue on, or rather like press on, because I am a chef. And yes, you can order my food as well. My red wine and rosemary salts have been selling out. But yes, I'm a chef, so I can't have long nails. Well, I can, but it's kind of difficult to move in the kitchen. Alrighty, so today's video is a reading about 17, their energy for 2025. And as usual, I think the best approach would be, to have a 3-card reading. This is the most common approach, usually. I'm comfortable with the 3-card reading, but sometimes I do get messages like prompts that, say that, hey, maybe it needs more messages, or maybe it just needs one message, stuff like that. Today we're going to be using the White Newman Tarot, and I do have an unboxing of this. This is a beautiful deck. I will leave it linked up there, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, maybe up there. Right. So what should we assign these cards to? Maybe we can assign this batch, or this card rather, for the current energy. We can assign this one for their career, moving forward. Current energy of their career. This is current energy in general. So this is current energy and career. And this will be career. This one will be career and current energy moving forward. How about that? I think that sounds good. All right, so let's get into it. So this is current energy. Current energy looks very good, you guys. So in terms of 17, now, okay, I did not read into 17 prior to this reading. I know of 17, I listened to some of their songs, and I do have friends who are really like hardcore carrots, right? But I didn't read into any messages, I didn't read into any news prior to this reading, all right? So I don't know what's going on with them currently in terms of the news, right? But in terms of current energy, it feels like it's a very plush time for them. There's a lot of money going on there, to be honest. A lot of money. Maybe they're earning a lot. And I think that's true because I've seen the Mogu Mogu ads recently. I've seen the Mogu Mogu ads. I've seen Mingyu a lot, all over the place, like on my algorithm on social media. So it does seem like they are earning a lot, and that is good. And not only are they earning a lot, it's fertile ground. So there are more opportunities for them to be, apart from earning a lot, to really flourish in their field and in their craft. There are a lot of projects, it seems, a lot of projects that are lined up for them. And it's not just like for the whole group, but like I'm feeling that there are projects that are reserved for each member and the whole group that makes a whole. So that really does make for a very lucrative 17, if you know what I mean. So yes, a lot of fertile ground going on there, a lot of nurturing, a lot of possibilities financially for them, a lot of growth as well, like personal growth, emotional, heartfelt growth for all of them as well. All right, now moving forward to their, that was a quick reading. Moving forward to their second card, which is the business current, career. Yeah, current energy of their career. Let's take a look. Very interesting. Very, not that opposite from what is happening here, but a little bit of an opposition. Like, not that great of an opposition, but there is some type of opposition going on. Now, in terms of their career, it does seem that even though there is a lucrative side to things right now, or a lucrative phase for them, there's also a spending phase for them, or a spending side to them. It might be that, yes, they are lucrative, but at the same time, they weren't as lucrative as before. You know what I mean? This is probably because some of them are headed to the military, if they're not already in the military. Like I said, I didn't read up on 17 news before I did this reading, so I'm not sure which of them are in the military right now. But yes, so there is, it might be that because they're missing a couple of members and they are in the military, that they're not as lucrative as they are if they were as a whole, but still they're earning money. They're still in that phase where their career is flourishing. You know, there's a flourish that's going on, and it's very much for the entire group and not just like select members. You know what I mean? It also does seem like, okay, don't clock me on this, okay? But energy-wise, it does seem like there are people who are eyeing their fame and their money and their success. You know what I mean? Like, you know, okay, how do I explain it? You know when you have a friend who's, in Filipino, in Tagalog, we call it inggitera. And basically, inggitera. And basically it means that someone who is always jealous of what you have and wants to have that too, wants to covet that for themselves. So there's a lot of that energy going on here as well. There's a lot of that energy going on here as well. Again, don't clock me, but it could be either one of two situations, right? It's either one of two situations that I'm seeing. First situation is that there is one of those amongst themselves, that maybe some members are a little bit jealous of the success and the fame and the money of the other members, but not outright. You know, it's kind of like just a passing thought for them. You know what I mean? Because I think in a group, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that they receive the same amount of money, right? I mean, it's usually the most popular ones that get the most amount of money, and then so on and so forth, right? So again, don't clock me on this. I'm just reading the energy. All right? That's what I'm seeing in the card. Now, it could also be, now the second situation is there might be someone else not within the group, either someone else, a group, two people, three people, we can't quite tell, but there may be a couple of people, or a group again, that are eyeing their success, that are jealous of their success, that are kind of looking at them and saying, hey, I want that too. I want that money. I want that fame, you know? And in this world, that does happen. You know, I mean, Filipinos wouldn't have a word for it if it didn't happen, right? If it doesn't exist in this world, there would be nothing to name it with. But we Filipinos have a name for it. It's called inggitera, right? Like inggitero if you're a male, inggitera if you're a female. So it does happen, you know, unfortunately. I am getting a lot of that energy, a lot of that vibe in this card. So whether it's a group, whether it's amongst themselves, or whether it's with other people, you know, there is that energy going on. And they're currently, those who are affected by it are currently finding a way to deal with it. You know, it's still flourishing. Don't get me wrong. It's still flourishing. It's still a lot of money. It's still a lot of fame. It's still a lot of success. But there are a couple of hindrances like that are going on currently, career-wise. All right? Have that. Now, moving forward to the future, what can we expect from 17 in 2025? All right. what can we expect from 17 in 2025? Unfortunately, a lot of, what do you call this? Well, okay, the Hermit. A lot of seclusion, I would say. And it's probably because of the fact that they are going to the military, right? Some members are going to the military. So this is not a surprise. This is expected. This is expected that there might not be that much or that many activities going on for 17 in 2025, right? Or it might be that they are just simply lessening their activities in 2025. Either way, there's going to be a little bit of a slowdown, I would say, in their activities. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not cooking up something, because sometimes artists also do need that kind of rest. Because being an artist is just like any other job. If you do it consistently and you don't stop, you will reach a burnout point. And we don't want that. As fans, you always want your artist to be well rested. You always want them to live their life as well, because they are people just like us. They deserve to have rest. They deserve to enjoy their own company. They deserve to have fun, and they deserve to have like maybe a vacation. People who are in offices are actually lucky in that sense, just in that sense, all right? Because at any time that they can have a vacation leave, they can use it. Anytime they want anytime they need a sick leave, they can have it. However, artists like this, K-pop idols and K-pop artists, other artists as well, I don't see them having that kind of luxury. I mean, I'm sure it exists in their world because it's just like any other job, right? There are benefits to it and there are leaves, But at the same time, you can't just apply them in a similar context that you would in a corporate setting. I know because I have been in a corporate setting, and anytime I felt that I was under the weather, I would just apply my sick leave. But I don't think it's that easy for 17. I don't think it's that easy for, you'll see my foot. I don't think it's that easy for artists in general to do that. They can't just say, oh, I don't feel good today, so I'm not going to sing. I'm going to go on a sick leave. But time and time again, we've seen artists, not just K-pop artists, we've seen artists come on stage and be really, really sick, right? Recent example is 2NE1 when they had a concert here. Park Bom, unfortunately, poor girl, she was feeling it. She was really sick, and she had to go off stage twice, right? She didn't apply a sick leave, but that's what I mean by this. It's okay to allow our artists, it's okay to allow these people that we look up to, that we listen to, that we crush on, that we bias on, it's okay to give them a break. It's okay for them to kind of slow down a little bit, because that is what refreshes them. They still, at the end of the day, they still are people, right? So if we see a little bit less of 17 in 2025, that doesn't mean that they're completely like not doing anything. They're resting, they're relaxing, they're nourishing themselves. Maybe some of them are in the military, right? So we can expect a little bit of a slowdown. I'm not saying less, but maybe a slowdown. Maybe less as well. A slowdown of the activities of 17 in 2025. But what we can do, what we can do as listeners, as fans, is to wish them well and to send them good energy. Because the more good energy that we send them, the better that they're going to feel, That's just the way the world works. Again, we've said this time and time again, because this also is a manifesting channel. Whatever we feel, think, believe, and focus on and act upon are what we're going to get in life. So, if we give 17 good energy, what can we expect from them? Good energy back as well, all right? That's just the way the world works. That's just the way manifesting works, right? And so, that is the reading. Very simple, elegant, and straight to the point. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, and then I will see you guys next time. All right. Maybe I should change this cloth. I want to do another video with these nails on before I change the nails. But yeah, maybe I should change the cloth. We'll see. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.